Would you like to know how to start a successful YouTube channel for your business? Well, that's what I do. I'm Nate Woodbury, and I teach people how to leverage YouTube for lead generation in their business. There's a lot of other strategies that teach you how to generate a lot of views so you can make ad revenue on YouTube and YouTube can pay you, but I can show you how to make a lot more money with a lot less views by generating leads in your business. Let's dive right in. Now, video is such a good way to showcase your business, but there are two different places that we can talk about. We're going to talk about YouTube and putting videos on YouTube, and then videos that go on your website. Now, these two things go hand in hand, so stay with me because I'm going to paint the whole picture for you so you understand how to use YouTube to generate visitors to your website that will generate leads for your business and generate a lot of strategy sessions and customers. Now, talking about YouTube in comparison to any other video platform or any other social platform out there, YouTube has three huge advantages. One is a search engine. People are searching for you. People have questions, and you are the expert that would be the best to answer their question. But right now, they don't know you exist. They are searching and they cannot find you. So what you can do is keyword research, and I'll show you a tool you can use in just a moment. But you can do keyword research to find the questions that people are asking. So when people go to Google and YouTube and they type in their question, now they find you and they think, oh, that's exactly what I was searching for. And they watch your video all the way to the end, and they get a free gift for you and go to your website to get that, and they give you their phone number and their email, and now they're a lead in your business and you can have a conversation with them about your services. Now, if that sounds intimidating, I'm going to show you a tool that makes it really, really simple. Okay, so where do you start? You've got to start with the questions. Now, you don't know the questions. You don't want to make up these questions in your mind. That's not going to do any good. That's not going to work. But what you can do in your mind is just do a topic brainstorm. So pull out a piece of paper or pull out a Word doc and just start listing off, well, what are all the things I have expertise in? What are the topics that people might be asking questions about, or what are the topics of my expertise? Let me introduce you to the Keyword Magic tool. Now write this down because you can get a free trial if you go to herokeywordtool.com. So free trial at herokeywordtool.com. So when you go there, you'll find the Keyword Magic tool. Notice on the left side there are a lot of different tools within this website, but the one that you want to use is this one, this Keyword Magic tool. Let's say your expertise is change. So maybe you help people navigate change in their life or in their business. Well, if you type something like that into the search bar, it will take you to this next screen where you've got to turn on a couple things. One, you want to turn on questions, okay? And then you come over here to the advanced filters and turn on word count. Now, my default is 8 words. So I'm looking for questions, not questions that are 2 words or 3 words or 5 words long. I'm looking for questions that are 8 words or longer. Okay, so these are very, very specific questions. Now that might seem crazy to you, but this is the gold of this strategy. And let me show you some examples. So here's a list that I found pretty quickly. How to deal with employees' resistance to change. How to change your life at 60 years old. What are the primary components necessary for lasting cultural change? That question is 10 words long, and get this, how many people do you think are going to Google and YouTube and typing in that exact question worded and spelled that exact way? Yeah, look at the right there, you'll see 90. Now, 90 is actually a huge number when you have questions that are this long and this specific. I typically recommend that you don't go above 100 and you don't go below 10. So if you can use this tool to find questions that are specific like this, that have between 10 and 100 searches every single month, this is the low-hanging fruit. This is the type of content where you can take this question, that becomes the title of your video, and you answer that question in your video, you post it to YouTube, and it should rank instantly. When I say instantly, like if it's not there that night, check back the next day, and you'll be ranking on the top of YouTube if you follow my strategy correctly. Let me show you an example, and I'll introduce you to Jason Schroeder. He's a really good guy, and he's got a pretty awesome business in the construction industry. He helps construction businesses thrive and helps construction individuals progress in their career. So if I scroll down a minute, you will see some of the content that he produces. What is construction management? How to become a construction project manager without a degree, okay? So we did that search, and we found these questions, and so that's what he's been doing for the last year on his YouTube channel. In fact, we started a little over a year ago. If we go back to January of 23, now this is where we started launching 1 episode per week. The goal is actually 5. If you can get to a point where you can launch 5 episodes like this every single week on YouTube, give that a year, and the goal for that is 7 figures. 7 figures in business revenue, okay? But in Jason's case, in the beginning, we just started with 1, okay? And the blue line here, or these numbers in blue that you see, are the number of views channel-wide on Jason's channel. So this day that I'm highlighting, he had 2 views that day on his entire channel. This day we had 74, 103, 25, 40, 72. Okay, so we continued with 1 episode per week through April. When we got to April, we filmed again. We filmed 20 episodes in a day, and we do the editing and whatnot. So we filmed again, and we decided we're going to now launch 2 episodes per week. So we kept at that pace. We filmed another time or 2 through the summer. We got all the way to October, and in October we decided, all right, now we're ready to go with 5 episodes per week. Now, we have a dip. All the channels that I produce, for some reason, right around Christmas time, you'll see the very low point is Christmas Eve there. All channels do this. I don't know why. But if we include 2024 now, so now as we continue into 2024, you see that the channel is continuing to grow. Lead generation just continues to grow as well. You can see we had a peak the other day of 3,618 views in a single day on his channel. Now I'm going to come back to this estimated revenue here. That's actually not business revenue, so I'll explain that in a minute. I'll come back to it, but I want to show you, where do these views come from? Well, if you go to advanced mode and you click on traffic source, you can see down here there are a lot of different sources of traffic, but the top one, the one that has 32%, that is YouTube search. That's what this strategy is. It really works, it's predictable, and I'll show you something else as well. You see external has 8.2%. If you click on it, you'll see that 55% of external traffic is actually Google search. So we're even getting searched from Google. I mean, Google owns YouTube, so that makes sense. Now coming back here to where it says estimated revenue, you'll see I click on that and it was flat up until October. Now this is when his channel qualified for that YouTube partner program, and YouTube will pay you 55% of the advertising revenue that they receive for the ads next to your videos, okay? So of course we want to turn that on. We're not going to turn away free money, but as you can see, you know, from October till now, $5,500 isn't something to be too excited about. I mean, if I just shorten this to the last 28 days, yeah, the channel has brought in $905, but that's just the icing on the cake. This whole strategy in going 5 episodes per week would not be worth the time, energy, and money if that was the only return. Okay, the type of return that we're aiming for is 7 figures because we're generating leads in our business, and this is a strategy that works. Would you like to achieve the same results as Jason Schroeder? Do you have a business and you want to generate leads? Well, I have a gift for you. I want to give you a copy of my book. Now, what I've put into this book are many examples like Jason. I take you behind the scenes and show you the exact strategy that we use on all these channels so you can learn for yourself how to implement it in your business, how to do that, what type of videos to create, how to do that keyword research to find the titles of your videos, what to say in the beginnings, how do you upload them to YouTube, what works and what doesn't work. I've printed this in full color so I could really take you behind the scenes and show you exactly what we have done to achieve such a great track record of success. If you'd like to receive a copy for yourself, you just pay the printing and shipping cost. There's no profit to me, so that's my gift to you. Go to natesyoutubebook.com. Yep, natesyoutubebook.com, and I hope you enjoy.